Had a real good bite on the carp rod already.
Yeah?
Caught a couple bluegills.
Well, I'll Superman down there.
Whoa, careful.
Yeah,
It's all fun and games till you crash into a bench. Oh my gosh, this GoPro this morning needs a hearing aid. GoPro, stop recording.
Well, hello and welcome to Season 1, Episode 3 of PondHopper Outdoors. The algae is green, the water is low, and gasoline seems to vanish from the tank faster than the Hawk Tuah girls rise to fame. Sounds like the perfect time to go fishing, right? Fortunately, the HOA pond is on fire right now, because nothing else is. The algae bloom and low water levels are making it very hard to find quality fish, but that's not stopping us. The good news is that there's finally some rain in the forecast, and we are praying that this time we get something you can measure in more than just a thimble. In this episode, we launch an all-out assault on Eagle Lake in Bel Aire, Kansas, which now looks like the perfect home for this guy. And as promised, we also unbox and test the new handheld locator, which, despite its flaws, revealed something quite shocking about the HOA pond that surprised us all, just when you think you know a place. Last but certainly not least, you are cordially invited to join us for Jigs and Coffee every Friday at 8:05 a.m. Central Standard Time. You never know when David's going to get a wild hair up his nose and give away a few of his amazing crappie slaying jigs. Well, with that, let's get into it. Thanks for watching PondHopper TV and enjoy.
Well, good morning and welcome to PondHopper Outdoors. My name is Rex. This morning, I am at one of my favorite spots in all of Wichita. We are at Eagle Lake Park. The challenge with Eagle Lake Park right now is that there is an algae advisory because there's algae everywhere here because of the long summer and no rain in the last few months. You can just tell by looking around here today that water levels are pretty low. But nonetheless, we're going to give it a try and see if we can find some fish. Temperature got down to 36 degrees last night. We've had some colder nights over the last week and a half, so I'm expecting the winter bite to start any time. I figured today would be as good a day as any to come give it a try here. I can tell just as the sun comes up that this is real good. So, wow, there are really nice fish just swirled down here in front of this tree. Oh, so glad I got that on video. You know, I'm seeing a lot of activity down here, but this fluke isn't getting it done, so we're gonna switch over to a jig. So I hooked up with David and Gregory at Cabela's the other day to pick up the trolling motor now that it's fixed, so we can put it back on the pontoon and get the pontoon on the water. And David brought me a handful of some new jigs that he just tied up, so we're going to put one of these on this morning and throw a Berkeley Gulp waxworm on there and see what we can find. I'm really liking the looks of this one, the white head, the chartreuse tail, especially in this water. So let's give this one a go. Well, I gave that jig a try and I couldn't get anything but a couple lookers. So I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going right to the Gulp Minnow this morning and we're going to see if we can find some takers. Well, the sun has come up over the trees and it's blinding bright this morning. So I'm going to call an audible here and we are going to head over to the other side of the pond. I finally found a fish. And it's a little bassy poo. I switched to a white teardrop jig with one of the Gulp waxies on it. Threw it out and immediately had a bite after no bites at all this morning. So perhaps there's hope. Oh my gosh. On a day when bites are few and far between, missing sucks. Come on, fish. Oh, there we go. He was there. All right. Oh, dude. And he ate it good. Ugh. Bro. There we go. Second fish of the day. But they are hard to come by. There's another bite. Come on, just eat it. Got another shopper there. Oh, I got him too. That's a little bit better a gill right there. The white teardrop jig with the gulp waxy has managed a few fish. Well, that did not go as I had hoped it would go this morning. The algae, I think, is a huge problem still. So as you can see here on my way out, now that we're in the sunlight, you can see the algae here. And the unfortunate thing is most of the small ponds in this area are just like this. Well, took a bit of a detour here. Stopped by the monster pond and it was loaded with algae. So really was nothing to show you there. Found out David's going to be in town over at Ziner, so I'm going to be meeting him there shortly. He's going to be dropping off some more of the rod holders there today. So I decided to take a swing by Sedgwick County Park while I was out this way because I had to get waxworms. Hey, I wanted to see if the dock house was open, which it is. And I also wanted to see what the water levels and algae were like here. And for the most part, it's not terrible. You can see here inside the dock house, for those of you that have been following PondHopper or double hook angling for any length of time, you've seen inside here before. Unfortunately, some unscrupulous soul decided it was necessary to knock out the windows. Definitely looks fishable. I could see maybe coming fishing here Friday morning, possibly. See if I can find some crappies under this thing. There's some structure underneath here, some trees. They put some of those artificial habitats in here before trout season last year as well. You can see how low the water is here though. I've never seen it this low. You can see how steep the ramp is, and this is one of my concerns here, is that they may close the dock house because of this. I'm hoping they don't. It's going to make winter fishing a difficult challenge. I don't know if you can see them or not. There's some little bluegills or minnows hanging out down there by that sunken tree. So here's hoping we get some rain. And because I mean, this here, good grief, that's a steep incline, and that don't feel very good either. That's, I don't know if they'll do anything about that or not, but oh, look what the cat drug in.
Oh my gosh. What are you doing?
What's up, beautiful?
Hey, you better go get them rod holders. Don't be taking the box.
Oh, trying to find some fish. I just got back from Vic's Lake over at Sedgwick. What a mess. The water's so low, dude, that the top ramp is busted off at the bottom. They don't have it closed off though. I'm hoping that they leave it open for trout season.
Well, we'll find out, I guess. Brought some stickers that you could maybe pass out.
Oh, okay, we can do that.
I can show you how to rig.
Oh yeah, I know how to rig it. Through that wire, yeah. Those are, yeah, that's what I use on my crappie too, but I
What's
use
up
this
with
small
you,
one as a
man?
lightweight
I was
ship.
trying to get here. I was like running behind so bad.
Yeah.
Gregory's sitting there just eating his sandwich like a mouse. I'm like, dude, eat, hurry up.
It was a head shank, but I don't know.
It needs to be
It's crazy.
Gregory's shopping for gulp minnows. I guarantee it. Right, Gregory?
He's got 14 bottles already.
Shake your head for yes, Gregory.
Now you can follow him over to the small inline store.
Yeah. If there's one thing Gregory is in a tackle shop, it's predictable.
Yeah, right. It's like spinners and gulp.
What do you got there?
Well, they
I think I'm getting
line size 8,
lightheaded.
9 foot,
Is that a case?
and it's no. There's a rod in there.
There's a rod and reel in there?
Yeah, it's $199,
Oh.
and I'm gonna debox it.
You already have a Reddington.
I have a couple of them.
Oh, do you?
I cannot find those method feeders anywhere.
Really?
None of the suppliers carry them.
Well, just buy them off Amazon. They're dirt cheap.
I don't buy from Scamazon,
Wasn't telling you to buy. I was telling
but I
him to
need
buy.
some. Well, I'm the one that called this morning asking if they
For
have.
method feeders?
I want.
The spring. I've got the spring style ones. I got some at the house if you want
Well,
them.
I've been trying to go carp fishing it, and I ain't got none yet.
Well, all you need is circle hook and corn on the bottom.
No, because I want to use my pack bait.
Oh, right.
But
Your
do
pack
you
bait.
put the method feeder with your bait up top and then run a line
About-
down to your hook with corn?
about
And then I
that
stuff.
far.
And then I stuff the hook back into the.
No, I don't worry about that because as soon as you cast out and that thing sets, within 30 seconds, all that.
Oh yeah, but I still leave the hook up around because if you
Well, see,
put it in
I
there, it leaves
don't-
the hook around the bait pile.
I know, but I only use that much line. I mean, my hook is literally 3 inches or 4 inches away from that little
Yeah, that's
pile.
about all I use.
But I used to use the method feeders and I would do the same thing, but then I found that I was missing fish because that hook would settle down and sometimes get hooked on the method feeder.
All right.
That was my excuse.
Well, I've got some at the house. I'll make sure I'll get a couple.
See,
for
look at
you.
this. Is
Oh
the
my
prettiness.
gosh. So you're planning on buying another one? What weight is that?
An 8.
Oh, it's an 8. Oh, yeah. I don't want anything that heavy.
I actually want a 7, but
If I get another one, I'm going to get a 5 or a 6 at the most.
I have.
Because all I ever use it for is the trout during trout season
See,
here.
I want it for carp.
Oh, you want to fly fish for carp? Oh.
I've been tying jigs for carp.
Oh well, you want to fly fish for carp? You need to go to Eagle Lake, dude. There's monster grass carp in there, and anything white, they'll eat it.
You can't see what I got.
Well,
Oh,
of course I can. I'm the camera guy. You have to show me. It's in the bylaws. You'll have to read them for yourself.
oh yeah, you think?
Yeah. What are you buying?
Well, I needed some. So I've been tying a bunch of 1/80th and 1/64th on 10 hooks,
Oh, okay.
and so I thought, well, I'll just get some baby marabou. They call it mini marabou, and that's what I've been using at the house. But I just had a couple bags, so now I can tie some more of those. And then, of course, you're always need gray and yellow sour truth. But I was thinking that the blue that I had at home was too light, so I don't know. Gotta tie jigs, man.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do when you watch TV? Sit there and
Might as well
Visit-
tie jigs.
visit with your wife, or tie jigs? Or tie jigs and visit with your wife at the same time while you're watching the movie. Then you never get to watch the movie, you have to watch it 4 times.
Oh, there was a bite. Ah, there's a little bit of pull on that too. So, versus putting you through the agony of watching another day of Dinkapalooza at Eagle Lake, here's a quick compilation of how day 2 went down. Ooh, fighter. There's another bluegill. Oh, it's another bluegill. Oh, it's one of them sick, nasty ones, though. Another little. Oh. Well, we found another one down here off the point. Not a lot of size, man. What's this, a little green sunfish? Green sunfish hybrid, maybe? Looks like a green sunfish hybrid. There's a fish. Yeah, another dink, though. Oh, come on, fish. There he is. Alright. I finally found another fish, but just another one of these dinks.